Alright, welcome back, guys. So, today I actually have something else for the F-150. This one's probably a good one if you are a pet owner. So, without further ado, I'm gonna go ahead open this box. Of course, it's pretty much has a bunch of like importation stickers. They're all from China or wherever this company is stationed out of that makes these. Hopefully, I don't cut anything. Alright. So, a big issue that I got with my dogs is that, well, they're little fur balls. So, they do tend to leave a lot of hair everywhere in my truck. So, I decided to order, here, go get a little bit better lighting. But decided to order a new truck cover for the inside, for the interior. I seen that this gets a lot of reviews. It's in a really small package, so I don't know if I got screwed or if this is got the deal of a lifetime. So included with that, I did get a dog bed that was told was an extra large dog bed. So probably this is probably why you don't, buy anything from China, because I don't know, but it looks like it's vacuum packed. So I'm actually kind of excited to see just how big this is, because that's not a very big box, and this isn't a very big bag looking, but it looks like it's bursting at the seams to open up. So I'm gonna go ahead and see if I can cut all this tape off very carefully. I'm gonna need two hands. Oh, I can already see it. Yeah. I'm gonna need two hands to open this up so I don't cut any of the fabric. Alrighty, so of course the brand so the brand is Team K9. There's no sponsor or anything, because clearly I'm not big enough YouTube channel for that. But that is the brand that I went with. So it came with the dog bed and the seat cover. The seat cover's still looking kind of small, but after just popping a couple little of the tape seams on that, this thing grew like massively. So that hasn't even fully opened up yet, and it was in this tiny little bag. So they're really pushing the whole if it fits a ship's ideology when it comes to shipping some of these dog beds. So I kind of ordered this dog bed so I could take my dog in the truck. I can have a little bed in there for them. We are about to go on a 1,000-mile road trip. So far, the packaging, I'm actually really loving it. So you can even use the bag itself for the seat cover as a little like book bag. So it's kind of like one of those little college book bags that they give you out for free at events and stuff like that. It seems to be really well sealed that I can't open it with one hand, but I'll see how it looks. And there it goes. So they definitely, got their money's worth out of the whole shipping, because I think they took the whole if it fits a ship's method a little bit too far. Just look at the size difference in the bag that it came in to compared now. Like it still looks like it's expanding some more. I've only given it about a minute to relax. Of course, the brand is Team K9. Honestly, this is probably one of those other brands where I would say that there's 4 different names for them, because there's Team K9, then there's 4K9, and I kind of just took a shot in the dark in this one, mainly because of the price. Saw that they're having a sale, and I've been needing one of these, so these two items combined was a whopping $200. So there you go, you get a little thank you thing for them, from them. I'm pretty positive from looking at the pictures of this. This is another just repop of a lot of different manufacturers. So it's the same thing with like the bed cover. I'm pretty sure there's a master copy for this one thing, or someone made it and everyone copied it. Or there's a master copy somewhere and then they're just selling the master copy and telling people to put their logo on there. But I'm gonna go ahead, get this unfolded. I will show you the current situation and what I run in the truck. So I do run a Kurgo. So I think this one I got it in Amazon. This is actually not even for my truck. This is actually for our Mercedes SUV. And as you can see, there's already like a bunch of dog hair and stuff because I have not been running the seat cover when I took my dogs to the vet and they got it all dirty already. But this is how it looks like before. And then here I'll show you after I install the seat covers. All right, well, I'm not one to shy away from fucking up, but I think I fucked up. I think I probably ordered the improper one from Team K9. So this is their extra large. It supposedly fits larger trucks, so like large trucks. So my truck is an F-150, so I ordered the biggest one they got. I don't believe it really fits the truck. I think this is made more for, I guess, a smaller cab truck than mine. So if you guys have an F-150, don't get this product. But I'll go ahead and still show you guys. I'll still be able to use it. It's still functionable. So it still works a little bit better than the old setup because the old cover I did have was made for an SUV. So it kind of bunched up a lot, and I couldn't find any proper hookup points for it. But here's what it was, right? So it fits really nicely like this. So when I have my small dogs, I can easily carry them like this. They'll be just fine. It does have a nice little wire mesh right here, so it does not block the AC controls. But here's what I'm slightly upset, because the one that I saw in the pictures of, it looked like you could easily, lift the rear seats. Let me try and get it undone. Lift the rear seats, and this would go all the way to the bottom. So that's what I was kind of expecting, because if it was able to go all the way to the bottom, then I would be able to put the dog bed in here, and the dogs would be nice and comfortable. They'd be able to get nice, cool AC hitting them directly, so they would not be hot in here. They would be nice and comfy. But I think I'll just have to figure something out for my situation here. So where there is a will, there is a way. So this is essentially the setup I wanted to run. Honestly, I still don't mind it because it still essentially covers the floor. What I did kind of want is to at least cover this fabric area, because on leather, hair doesn't really stick, you can wipe it off. But on fabric, once you get hair on it, it's kind of a pain to clean off. So what I can do is I do have another small cover for off of our Malibu. I can easily just put that and call it a day. I will be getting another smaller bed just to kind of fill in this spot. Main reason, I am planning on taking this truck on a 1,000 mile road trip. Well, more like 958 miles, but essentially 1,000 miles. So I'm trying to make it as comfortable as I can for my dogs back here. So I'm actually gonna go get one of my dogs and see how she likes it sitting back here. All right, so I have my little test subject here, and I think she absolutely approves of the bed. Honestly, I would absolutely love to lay on this bed. It's super soft and super comfortable. Honestly, I wouldn't even mind taking a nap back here, but I do need a small little bed to fill this little area in. The backside of the seats are 100% covered. It's nice because it actually goes all the way to the edge. It's not one of those where like half of it's open. It actually goes nice to the edge, especially after you cinch them up on both ends. I know she's gonna love whenever I have the AC or the heater on to keep her nice and warm in here, because we are about to go our family up in Idaho. So this is going to be a 1,000 mile trip, and all three of my dogs are gonna be nice and comfy back here. So the AC vents are nice and open with this mesh screen. This mesh actually feels pretty strong. I'm actually using pretty good amount of force, and I don't feel any kind of strain to it. If I wanted to, you can open it up, close her up. That should keep the dogs off of the armrest, keep that from getting damaged or scratched. Definitely don't want any of that, and be able to supply plenty of air for the dog so they don't get too hot or too cold. Unfortunately, the seat covers do not come up and all the way down to the floor. That's honestly what I was hoping for. But you know, it was a little bit of a failure on my part. I should have seen if I could find a little bit more reviews and a little bit more dimensions on it. Maybe brought out a tape measure. I can see if I can find a proper fitting seat cover for the back of these trucks, and I'll post the link in the description. Me personally, I would not recommend you buy this if you wanted to cover the bottom of the seats, because you know this is nice and carpeted. The top is leather, so the leather you can clean super easy, but the carpet, the hair always just sticks and it's impossible to ever get it out. You can kind of vacuum it, you can kind of clean it up a little bit, but there will always be hair there. As a dog owner, it doesn't really bother me, but I do like to keep my truck spotless as much as I can, except for the windows, because I will forever have little nose paw prints on there, as my dogs are little window lickers. But I think I'll just go ahead and just run a second car cover that I already own. I don't think it'll be that big of an issue. I was just hoping to only need one. The good thing about this is that if I wanted to, whoops, lights went out there on me for a second, but if I wanted to, I would be able to get passengers in here. I would just have to lower the seats. I would not even have to remove the seat cover. Like with most of them, you either gotta unzip them or undo the back and lay it down. She's asking for some belly scratches, but either undo them or take them out. This one, I think I could leave it in and it should be no issue. This material will easily do well with mud. By the looks of it, it's the same material that most of them are made out of. The stitching looks great, everything looks great on it. So again, I call it a 50-50 draw. So the bed, if you even try and find one of these beds in like a PetSmart or a Costco, it is going to cost, you know, a pretty good chunk of change. You're going to be spending about $150. From what I've seen, these of this quality, they're always about $150 to $160. So that means if I paid about $210, then realistically I paid $60 for this. So the bed came out to be a little bit cheaper. I think if I were to order this bed online, it would end up costing about $200 after shipping. So I don't see it as a huge loss, a little bit of annoyance, but not a huge loss, so I'm not incredibly upset over the purchase. I think it still serves a great purpose, keeping the back of the seat safe. These back seats are already safe because they're stowed away, so there's no way of them getting scratched. Just a little bit of hair on the bottom. So if I just fold them down, you'll never see it anyway, so I guess it shouldn't bother me that much. And it'll actually keep my dogs from wanting to go to the front, because it'll block access to the armrest area, keeping it from getting scratched. So overall, I say it's a 50-50 draw. I don't love it, I don't hate it. I think it's all right. That's the best review that I can give for it. Let me know what you guys think. Would you guys get this for your truck? I would recommend this product only if you had a extended cab truck and you wanted some kind of protection for the back, because it seems like it would be just right for an extended cab pickup truck. For a bigger size pickup truck like the F-150s that have tons of leg room in the back, I would not recommend it. I'll try and find the correct one, link it in the description for you guys. Let me know what you guys think. Did I lose out on this deal? Was it a pretty good purchase? Does it fit the needs? Is this puppy approved? Let me know. So I'll catch you guys later. Peace.